Welcome to the new moon in Sagittarius coming in on December the 12th. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I work with the new and full moons, especially for understanding our transformation and manifestation journey. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my channel. And let's dive into the power and potency of this new moon in Sagittarius and how you can work with this new moon for your manifestation and transformation journey. The new moons are a time for cultivating new intentions. It is when the sun is not reflecting off of the moon and when we are in a time of stillness. Now, our ancestors worked with the lunar cycles for harvesting, and this is a time for planting seeds because of the quiet time, the time for new growth and new intentions to be set. And from a symbolic standpoint, it is a wonderful time for us to set new intentions, for us to be clear with the change that we want to create moving forward. Now, the beauty about this work is that we can become very mindful about ourselves and about the change that we want to create and the experiences that we want to welcome in. The manifestation journey that you could be on is your journey to create. We all have the ability to create the change within ourselves, and thus the outer world will respond accordingly. This new moon in Sagittarius has to do with adventure, with optimism, with maybe travel or experiences. It's gaining wisdom, higher knowledge from life experiences. So what can you do to invite in more experiential learning into your life? Perhaps being open for travel or open for doing something completely different or something new. Sagittarius has a very strong archetype of the inner truth, the truth seeker, seeking the answers within ourselves to understand ourselves in a deeper way, but also understand ourselves in the tapestry of life. And by understanding our inner truth, we will be able to gain an understanding of life, the great mysteries of life, and maybe even our purpose and potential. We also have the beautiful Mercury going retrograde in Capricorn on the 12th, on the same day of the new moon. Don't let this damper your spirits to set new intentions, although it could bring in a little bit of resistance towards change and towards movement pertaining maybe to e-commerce, to finances, to maybe structure and discipline in our lives. There may be a sense of stuckness. There may be a sense of uncertainty or maybe even fear around moving forward. Now, it is I feel can be a very opposing energy of this new moon. This new moon is all about expansion. It's all about new beginnings. It's all about setting intentions, a very big and expansive energy with Sagittarius, and that Mercury going retrograde in Capricorn is quite an opposing energy, quite an opposing ability for creation and manifestation. So it may create a little bit of a stuckness or a little bit of a hesitation or moving forward with a little bit of uncertainty or maybe even fear. So if you are noticing that, that is completely fine. And retrogrades are truthfully not a time to fear or to get worried or to prevent yourself from moving forward. It is all about awareness, and the greater awareness that you can have around these times, the more self-awareness you will obtain, and you'll be able to work through these moments easier. So with the Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, you may notice a little bit of resistance, you may know a little bit of stuckness, but what can you do to work through that? How could you maybe be a little bit creative or even daring, depending on where you're at in your life and on your journey, to work through maybe a roadblock or hesitation or maybe a little bit of that stuckness. And also that stuckness could be offering another opportunity, maybe a little hidden gift or treasure in there somewhere that could be explored. Now, the true beauty and importance about this new moon is that it is the last new moon of 2023. This is leading us into 2024. So consider this new moon as a little bit of that opportunity to initiate something new for the new year. What would you like your new year to be? How do you want it to start off? How would you like to open that door to 2024? This is a beautiful energy to work with because of the expansiveness of Sagittarius, the opportunity for travel, new experiences, exploration, learning. So how would you like to start this new year off, as we have a universal month number 8 in numerology, which is very symbolic for personal power, for prosperity, but also 8 on its side is the infinity sign. And the infinity sign represents that everything is in motion. When we initiate something, when we put our mind towards something, when we put our energy and intention towards something, we are initiating movement. And if we are open and if we are ready and if we are doing the work, then we are going to receive something in return. 2024 is going to be a big year, and I'm going to do a video on it separately altogether because of the symbology of 8, the frequency of 8, if you will. In numerology and even in other cultures, 8 is a very powerful number to work with. It does represent prosperity. It does represent our personal power to create in the material world, but also it is very important to be in alignment. And that's why the Sagittarius energy is very crucial to work with right now, because of understanding our inner truth. And when we are in alignment, when we understand our inner truth, and when we are connected with our authenticity, we can create more. We can create great, powerful results because we are in more of an alignment with ourselves, with our highest good, with our greatest potential. And then we can bring that into the material world and create some really amazing opportunities with that. Also, after Sagittarius season, after this new moon in Sagittarius, we are going to slowly start to ground into Capricorn. Capricorn season comes in on the 21st of December, offering an ability to ground our intentions and ground our experiences that we may have had during Sagittarius season into the practical and material world. Capricorn is cardinal energy, so it is all about initiation and starting and building. It's a very determined and very dedicated energy for creating investments and material gain in the material and practical world. So naturally, we are going to be bringing our fiery energy of Sagittarius into the earth plane to create something of a more practical, tangible result. So as I mentioned, new moons hold great opportunity for casting new intentions into the universe. Write them down on paper. You can even speak them out loud. Words hold a lot of value and a lot of weight. When we speak them into the universe, then we make it so. We are committing to ourselves and we are committing to our path forward. So by setting those new intentions and being really clear with what you want, the change that you want to experience and what you want to create, then you are making it so. But also remember that what you are establishing, your new intentions, do have to be created in reality through dedication, through hard work, and through effort. Commitment is key and consistency is key with your manifestations. So anything that you are writing down, anything that you are setting your intention towards, remember that there is that follow through that needs to happen. The commitment within the practical realm, but you have Capricorn coming in to back that up. Also, you can clear your space. Anything that you can do for an energetic clearing, you can light some sage. You can also have a hot bath or shower and just wash all the old energy off, just symbolically releasing from the past and welcoming in a new reality, welcoming in a new cycle altogether. This is all about cleansing from the old, giving thanks for some of the challenges and some of the maybe hardships or the changes that you've experienced, and making space for new. And most importantly, as we end the year off with this new moon, just look back at how far you've come. Look back at all the changes that you have experienced. This has been a big year for a lot of us. It has allowed for a lot of change to happen. But if you've been on this journey, if you've been working through healing, transformation, self-discovery, self-mastery, honor yourself, honor those small wins, honor the change that you have gone through, and honor yourself. Most importantly, as I mentioned, it is a difficult journey sometimes to go through this change. And if you're committed and if you are dedicated, then do something special for yourself to honor that. I will also be hosting a new moon ritual for this new moon in Sagittarius over on Patreon. I have the new Lunar Collective where you will be able to gain access to all the new and full moon rituals. You can join live, but if you're unable to make the live event, then you can watch the replay after. This is a beautiful collective where you can work through transformation and manifestation with guidance. Every ritual that we have, I do a guided meditation. There are journal prompts and also a really nice overview of the archetypes to work with for your deeper journey and for self-exploration, for healing, transformation, and of course, manifestation. So the link is below, and I also will leave a couple new moon journal prompts below for guidance, just to get the creativity going, for some suggestions to work with for your intention settings. And I'm wishing you all the best during this new moon and beyond. Until next time, I will be seeing you again, and take care.